a beautiful Saturday morning alert. Going to the airport. I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna film today, but I noticed you guys are kind of missing the airplane stuff. Getting a little tired of the travel videos, so I'm gonna head back to the airport and see what kind of fun we can have. I know we have a company coming out today to look at installing a modification to one of our aircraft. Well, actually, they're going to be looking at doing it for the whole fleet. So I'm going to be working with the company, basically working with the company to see what kind of access they'll need and where they'll be able to install their component and how it's going to tie into our avionics system. So I'm not sure exactly what that's going to look like or how much time I'll have to film, but I know basically they're going to need to get they'll need to get underneath the floor and look for different mounting locations for their component, and then also I'm going to have to help them with finding some discrete signals. So for example, if they want to know, or if they want their hardware that they're installing to know when the passenger door is closed, I'll help them find a micro switch and see where the discrete signal from that micro switch goes. Or another example might be if, say for example, the aircraft lands and the weight on wheels switch is activated. They want to know where they can pick up a discrete signal for that. So I'll be looking through the manuals to try and figure out exactly how to help them with that. Welcome back to LA. Maybe time-lapse a new plane, different plane today. 850 TBM Cicada. It's a similar aircraft to the PC-12, although made by a different manufacturer. It's still a single-engine turboprop. It's a little bit smaller than what we fly, also a little bit faster. Alright, the contractors I'm supposed to meet just showed up, so I'm gonna go greet them. I don't know how much this I'll be able to film. So I just finished up with the contractors. We got the interior all taken out of this plane and the floors torn up because we were looking for a place to mount the hardware that they're looking to install. We think we found a good spot for it back here. So right here. Anyways, right there is a spot that it looks like there's a spot for optional equipment to go, and we're not using that optional equipment, so at least I think that's what it is. I need to do a little bit more research, but basically there's a mounting point already on the floor that's unused. So ideally we would have them install their avionics equipment right on that same spot. The other thing I need to do for them is look up some discrete signals. The discrete signals we're going to use to determine that the aircraft's on the ground with the engine off and the door open. So basically it would be a good time to send data over cellular networks. And the signal we're going to use is the passenger door chute bolt. So that'll tell us that the passenger door is open. We'll use the proximity switch for the weight on wheels indication to make sure that the aircraft's on the ground. I have a bunch more research I need to do for them, and we'll have to get in touch with Pilatus Engineering to make sure we can use that mounting location. But for now I'm going to do an inspection under the floor, make sure there's no tools or anything left behind, and then I'll start closing up the interior. Tighten down all the cam lock fasteners and we'll be good to go. Okay, so update. I just got pulled aside from what I was doing there. We need to do a repositioning flight, so we have an aircraft in Burbank right now that needs an operational test of the boots. We've got this plane here that we're gonna fly over to Burbank. We're gonna fly this aircraft over to Burbank, drop it off there, pick up another aircraft and fly it back here. So right now I'm just gonna get on and make sure it has enough fuel for the flight. They need 600 pounds of fuel to make the trip, so if we don't have enough fuel, I'll call the fuel truck. And it looks like we have 998 pounds of fuel on board, so that should be plenty. You can see right there our fuel quantity. So yeah, that's enough fuel to make the flight. That's more than enough. Burbank, it's gonna be like a 15-minute flight. Looking forward to it. Welcome to Burbank. Alright, so that was a 12-minute flight from Hawthorne to Burbank. We stayed VFR the whole time at like 1,500 feet. Kind of awesome. Flew underneath the LAX traffic. Now we're getting ready to pick up the other plane, test the boots on the way back to Hawthorne, and then we'll do a RON check on it. I was hoping that I would get to fly a little bit, but we have a new hire training class that, well, they're new hires, and so they want to get a chance flying the plane. And we're back in Hawthorne. Did you guys see the Dodger Stadium when we went by? Got that plane taken care of. Now we gotta pull in another one. Kind of one of those days. Getting to be a little busy. Thought I might be going home early.
If you've had one of those topsy-turvy days, relax and have a Budweiser.
Looks like I just missed a pretty awesome sunset. Leave you with the rest of this sunset while I finish working on this plane. Today wasn't a very good day for filming, but I did as good as I could. Anyways, check it out. Alright, definitely got their pennies worth out of me today. Gotta run this engine, then I'm out of here. You know what your 3 bars stand for as FO?
Not my fault.
No, it's worse than that. It's gear up, flaps up, shut up.